The story starts with the marriage of Lakshmikant, Lakshmi, Chauhan and Gayatri. Lakshmi is deeply in love with his wife and will do anything for her comfort and happiness. When Gayatri is temporarily banished from the household during her menstrual periods, Lakshmi is caught unaware due to his lack of knowledge about the subject. He became worried after seeing Gayatri use an unhygienic rag during her periods. Gayatri tells him he should not interfere in this feminine topic. Undeterred, Lakshmi buys sanitary pads for his wife, which are rather costly. Gayatri tells him to return it, as using such costly napkins means cutting off milk expenses. Crestfallen, Lakshmi goes to work, where a worker gets injured. He immediately applies a pad to the injury, despite the others referring to it as impure. The doctor lauds Lakshmi's quick thinking and says that it is the cleanest choice to stop the bleeding. Excited, Lakshmi buys some cotton, cloth, and glue and makes a temporary pad, which he thinks is a better replacement for the costly one. Undeterred, Gayatri uses it but the pad fails in its function and she tells Lakshmi to not interfere in women's matters again. Lakshmi again tries to make a pad, and gives it to a female medical student, who decides to help him out but is deterred by her friends. To add to his woes, his meeting with the student makes his wife think that he is having an affair. Lakshmi tries to give his sister pads, which leads to embarrassment in front of her in-laws. Next, he tries it on himself by attaching a balloon filled with goat blood, which leads to him getting blood all over his trousers in public, resulting in humiliation. This act causes him to be branded a man with loose morals by the entire village. Gayatri's brothers take her away and Lakshmi decides to leave, pledging to fight the taboo surrounding menstruation. Undeterred, after learning that sanitary pads use the more absorbent cellulose fiber rather than cotton, Lakshmi goes to a college to gain knowledge about the materials used in sanitary napkins. In need of money and shelter, he works as a manservant in a professor's house. The professor's son introduces him to the internet and helps him get information. The professor is baffled by Lakshmi's actions and shows him videos of pad-making machines worth millions to derail his ideas. It has the opposite effect. Lakshmi is inspired by this to make his own pad-making machine. He borrows money and manages to make a good pad but has no one to test it. He ends up meeting Pari Walia, an MBA student at Faculty of Management Studies, University of Delhi, and supplies a pad to her. When he asks for feedback, she says that it's like a normal pad. Lakshmi's joy knows no bounds and he calls Gayatri to give her the news. Gayatri gets upset at his obsession with menstruation, and her brother warns him to stay away. Undeterred, Pari sees Lakshmi's potential and invites him to an innovation fair in Delhi. Lakshmi's invention is recognized as the life-changing innovation of the year, and he shoots to fame, but the villagers, on realizing the nature of his invention, insult him. Pari turns down her campus placement and helps a dejected Lakshmi sell his pads to rural women, who later join him in his venture. Lakshmi and Pari travel from village to village, making low-cost pad manufacturing machines, creating small pad-making factories, and providing rural women both jobs and pads for sale. He is invited to New York and gives a speech at the United Nations. Back home, he is awarded the Padma Shri. Pari falls in love with him, which makes Lakshmi conflicted as he has feelings for her too. However, she steps back for his happiness, with Lakshmi telling her she helped make him a new man. Lakshmi returns to a hero's welcome in his village. The film ends with Lakshmi and Gayatri finally reuniting, and Lakshmi finding continued success with his endeavors. Undeterred.